guys, and thank you for tuning back into the Nurse Nook. So September is Sexual Health Month, so I figured what a perfect time to make this video. I know most of my subscribers and viewers are women, and so I want to cater to you guys during this video and kind of share just my insight as a woman myself and a woman working in healthcare. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell down below to be notified every time I post a new video. Videos will be going up weekly, so don't miss out. So just a little bit of background about me. I'm a registered nurse. I have a background in ER, adult and pediatric, and I recently started a new job as a postpartum nurse. And so I'm working in, I guess you could say, half and half women's health and half infants and babies. So I have a little bit of the medical experience when it comes to women's health, but then again, I am a woman, and who better to know about women than another woman? So I am going to make this video for you guys because as a woman growing up, I visited the doctor regularly. You know, I was told I would get a period. I was told, you know, the basics, but there is so much that goes into being a woman and menstruating that they do not tell you. So I just wanted to make this video to share my personal insight, my experience, the knowledge I've gained throughout the years, and just share because I know a lot of women may not know about this or it's just not talked about much. And so this video is gonna be all for y'all. So the first thing, I was definitely told I would get a period. That's just something I expected. I just knew my vagina was gonna bleed once a month. That is something I just automatically knew. However, I did not know about yeast infections. I did not know about bacterial vaginosis, which is BV. I did not know about all the symptoms, itching, odor, burning, irritation, dryness, all these other symptoms and uncomfortable things that can happen to your lady parts as a woman. And so when it comes to menstruating, right before your period and even sometimes after it's common, your hormones are going ham basically. Because your body triggers such a release of hormones before you menstruate, those hormones that are released can throw off your pH balance down there. So a normal non-menstruating vagina's normal pH is about 3.5 to 4.5. Anything above 4.5 creates a very good environment for yeast and bacteria to grow. Now, that's not saying that every woman is gonna get a yeast infection before her period because her hormones are gonna be crazy. No, that's not the case. However, your body is a lot more likely to catch a yeast infection before your period because of all the hormones that are throwing off your pH balance. Now, your pH balance can be thrown off by a lot of other things that are not just your body. Sexual partners, using body washes, using fragrances down there, using wipes that have fragrances, wearing underwear for too long, wearing unclean underwear, wearing non-cotton underwear, wearing thongs too long, clothing that is too tight also. There are a lot of different factors that can go into throwing off your pH balance. And honestly, it is so frustrating as a woman to try to balance all of these things like, oh, I can't do this could throw off my pH balance, this could throw off my pH balance. Like, men do not have this problem. They literally can just exist and do not have to worry about their pH balance. But here we are, a list of do's and do nots. But anyways, that's why I'm here, to kind of share this information with you guys and just to help us flourish as women and share tips and advice and knowledge and experiences with each other. The great thing is there are things that you can do to kind of avoid having to deal with these symptoms. There are things like changing your underwear frequently, avoiding fragrances down there, and I mean all fragrances, sensitive soaps, non-fragrant soaps. Those are awesome to use when you're cleaning your womanly area because you don't want to introduce any kind of extraness that's gonna throw off your balance. In addition to those things, there is something that's called Boric Acid, which is, in my opinion, like heaven sent. So boric acid is a little capsule that is literally inserted into your vagina. It helps naturally fight off bad yeast and bacteria. It does that by allowing your good bacteria to grow. And so by feeding the good bacteria, you're helping your body naturally fight off the bad bacteria and helping your vagina rebalance pH levels. The brand that I use is by Boric Life, and yes, I use this religiously. So it's 600 milligrams of boric acid, and it comes with a little suppository insert. It looks like this, similar to the way a tampon works, but this is a lot longer. And so you put the capsule up here and you literally insert this into your vagina. So how it works is you use it for 7 days consecutive nightly, and make sure that you put a panty liner on before you go to sleep, just to catch any extra discharge that may be released with the suppository. And the cool thing about Boric Life is it also comes with this little pH balance tester. So it shows here what normal pHs would be, and then over here is abnormal. So these are the little testing strips. And so yes, again, we are mostly all women here, so I'm gonna be very honest and open with you guys and try to share as much as I can, because I know this subject is kind of like with a lot of people, and so this is a safe place, so we're gonna talk about it. So it comes with this little, it looks like tape. It's not tape, but it looks like tape. So you actually swab your vagina with this and compare it to the test strip here. So boric acid has actually been used for hundreds of years to naturally treat vaginal symptoms and support vaginal health. It's been backed by medical research. Of course, it's ongoing research, but get this, guys, I literally read about this through my insurance. They had a little section on my insurance profile that literally talked about boric acid and yeast infections and how it can help your symptoms and everything. And I'm like, good for them that they are on the boric acid train. So again, I usually use boric acid for 7 consecutive days. Do not eat this, please. If you guys try this, do not put it in your mouth. It's a vaginal suppository. And I would advise not taking this if you are breastfeeding or pregnant. I will leave a link down below to Boric Life. You guys can get 20% off by using the link in my bio down below. So moving on to period pain. Periods are painful. Some women experience them more severely than others, but at baseline, I don't think anybody really enjoys having a period, and it's just uncomfortable. So I'm gonna give you guys a few tips on how to reduce your period pain. 1, get a heating pad. Heating pads work wonders. They just help relax the muscles and soothe that inflammation and irritation that's there. And also a warm bath kind of does the same thing if you don't have a heating pad or a warm towel available. Gently massaging your abdomen can also help, as well as getting exercise, but gentle exercise. Things like yoga, swimming, walking. It helps increase blood flow, and doing that, it helps kind of decrease the pain. Now this is my favorite part, alleviating bloating, because that is the part that gets me the worst. I bloat awfully at baseline, but on my period, it's a whole nother animal. So alleviating bloating, tips to do this. 1, I know y'all do not want to hear this, but avoid caffeine. Caffeine irritates the lining of not only your stomach, but your intestines, and it inflames and bloats. Even if it's just for your period, those 3 to 5, sometimes 7 days, avoiding caffeine will definitely help make a difference. And also, increase your water intake. I know it sounds like, why would I increase my water intake? I'm already puffy. But increasing your water intake will also help the blood move more slowly. It'll just help move everything through your body nicely, help with blood flow and decreasing your pain and bloatingness, and just help flush out those toxins. And another huge important thing is eat healthy. Again, something that people are like, I don't want to hear that. When I'm on period, I want to eat fries, chicken nuggets. I feel you, sister. But truly, eating healthy would make a big difference. When I say eating healthy, one of the biggest things I mean under that category is trying to decrease your sodium intake, because sodium will make you puffy. It'll make you bloat, because when you have salt, water is attracted to salt, and so you're gonna look puffy. So avoiding processed foods, foods high in sodium, salt, fries, chicken nuggets, these things are gonna hold water and make you look more bloated than you already are. Some things you can eat are foods high in protein like fish, chicken, and also healthy fats. So olive oils, nuts, avocados, those are all great. And also something that's gonna really help decrease that inflammation and just soothe your stomach is herbal teas. Again, teas that do not have caffeine. So chamomile is great, lavender, ginger is amazing to help relieve that belly pain. And the last tip I'm gonna give you guys is to get some rest. So along with period cramps comes period fatigue. And as long as you're getting your rest, your fluids, it's gonna help make your menstruating cycle a lot more smooth, a lot more tolerable. And I'm not gonna say enjoyable, because I don't think there's anything enjoyable about that, but just easier to get through. If you guys have any tips or tricks or anything you'd like to share down below, don't forget to leave it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.